Hi guys. For this section of baby yoga, we're going to be doing more movements for mom. So specifically, these things might be helpful if mom's wanting some movement, but you really feel like you need to hold the baby to calm her down. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to stand with our one hand underneath the baby's seat and one hand across the baby's chest. Again, this is when baby can hold her head up. So we're not going to do this with a brand new baby. And we're going to stand up. I'm going to carefully move this baby. We won't kick her across the room. And we're going to stand up. And these are called divine drops. So we're going to take our legs a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. And we're going to be careful to support baby. We're just going to take we're going to do some movement like this. So we're providing kind of that like bouncy seat sensation for the baby while also providing us some movement. You can probably hear my creaky knees. And this might help kind of just soothe the baby. You can just do whatever tempo feels right. Again, babies really love it when we emulate movements that they experienced in the womb. So oftentimes when they get out of the womb and they're so still all the time, we want to make sure we're providing some of that movement if we need to. And of course, there's all kinds of great baby contraptions where you can wrap your baby around you when they're very young and provide some of that movement while still being able to do the things you need to do. Okay, so this next pose is called womb wings. And again, you're going to stand in kind of a wide stance. And you're going to take the baby where she's more kind of pointed downward. Again, we don't want to do this right after the baby eats or that formula or breast milk or whatever that baby has eaten that, and that time is going to come right up. But we're going to provide a little bit of rocking motion back and forth so that the baby can experience some movement. And again, whatever feels right for you to move kind of back and forth and side to side. So the song that we're going to sing with this one is a version of Rockabye Baby, but I don't like how Rockabye Baby ends. And I actually changed this when my daughter was a baby, and now she still sings it this way. So we're going to sing Rockabye Baby, treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bell breaks, the cradle will fall. And mommy and daddy will catch you where you are. We're just going to bring the baby in for a little snuggle. Okay, so this last pose, you can start doing with your baby when they are able to hold their heads up, of course, strong enough to be have a little bit more head and neck control. And I'll show you. But my daughter still loves to do this pose, and she's 8. So we're going to carefully take the baby. So when they're younger, you can just take them on your knees and just hold the baby, that you can kind of do a version of boat pose. And when they're older, I call this super baby. So you can take the baby where you're laying on your back, and then as your baby gets bigger to be like toddler age, you can hold the baby and put your feet on the baby's chest. And my daughter still loves this. So it's super baby. And that is a really, really fun pose. And again, gives you some nice movement on your back. It's one of my favorite, I think a lot of kids' favorite way to play with their parents. So thank you so much, guys.